Hello everybody and welcome. Here I have a little kitchen and I'm going to show you how I put together a lasagna. Now I saved some of the chopping and the frying and the grilling and I'm just going to put it together because it's a little boring watching someone chop an onion. Actually, this could be a little boring. Also, you'll notice that the camera's not really pointed so much on me but my hands because no one really wants to see me. So first of all, I'm using this kind of pan. This is the wrong kind of pan to use. Let's just say it. I'm going to put it on the table. You want a nice roasting pan. But since I'm going to someone's for dinner, I can leave the pan. I don't have to get it back. And do you clean it? And where is it? And you're supposed to return it. Here, keep the pan. Okay. Now these noodles, they don't really quite fit. So I had to, you could put them in. I had to break it a little bit or it's going to stick. I don't know what to do. I do know one thing though. When you get the lasagna noodles, if you can't get a good Italian brand, make sure you get this. The key word you're looking for is durum wheat. Don't get white pasta. It's bad for you. You eat one piece of white pasta, you die. So better get durum wheat. Get the right stuff. So the first thing you're going to do is put on your base. Get a few of these noodles in there. Get them in place. You want to break them so they fit in. I mean, the whole thing's just annoying, right? I'm going to get a lot of problems later at dinner. They're going to say, "Oh, you broke the noodle." But, okay, if they didn't fit, then I'd hear, "Oh, the noodle didn't fit." You can't win. You can't win. So you start there. Do yourself a favor. Get the right ground beef. Don't play games. Spend the big money. Get the most lean you can. And what you learn in this business is people use their hands a lot. I'm leaving the camera to go get my scissors. This is a beautiful tool. It's a beautiful tool. Invented by Sammy Scissors, 1805. So, use your hands. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Are you afraid out there? Don't be afraid. Look, you get that ground beef in there. I prefer chopped steak. Get it in. Get it in. All right. Now you can see my hands are a little dirty, but they're going to get even dirtier. Over here, we got to get the gravy going. Now, you'll notice that there's a thin layer of pepper on top. That's the only thing I'm telling you about my gravy. I'm not telling anyone any recipes. That dies with me. Forget it. Or send me $5 and I'll give you the recipe. But my gravy, it's key. So you got to gravy it up. Don't be shy. And this actually is going to cook those noodles, this gravy. I know, it's a beautiful thing. Some of you are probably in tears right now. This is the only thing you don't really use your hands for because it's kind of hard to pick up gravy with just your fingers. Then, you want to put in more noodles? Put in some more noodles. Okay, here. This time, the pan is a little wider up here, so I'm not going to have to break them. I got the chills. I don't know about you guys. This is ricotta. Now you'll notice it's not completely white. That's because I hit it with some cinnamon and some nutmeg, season it up a little bit. Now I'm living in Colorado. New Yorker trapped here. They call it ricotta, but it's really ricotta. And you know, don't be shy. Nothing here is healthy, you know. If you want healthy, eat the dry, uncooked macaroni noodles. But hit it hard. I mean, this is really the heart of it. People think it's the meat, but it's what you do with the ricotta. Look at that. You want to spread it out nice, spread it out nice. You want to leave it in a dollop, leave it in a dollop. There are no rules here. You know, right now the Lasagna Association is probably calling up saying, "Oh, you can't do that to a lasagna," but I'm doing it. Look at that. That's a beautiful, nice layer. Huh? Okay. Now this is what I do. This is cooked, crispy salami. I fried it up before the show. So it's all cooked and crispy, and this gives it some texture. First of all, I know what you want to think. You're putting pork in there. Yep, it's pork. There's really nothing we can do about it. But you want a little texture. You want a little panache, a little kick. Then I always grill the onions in advance. Grill them up. Get them ready. Hit them hard. These are nice and grilled, slightly brown. That's what you really want. Don't be shy with the mutz. Get the mutz going. Now you got a nice layer of mutz going. Look at that. Huh? I know what you're thinking. Wow, this is beautiful. I mean, you should be in tears. Now, I got some air-fried eggplant. That's right. That's what we're looking at. This is air-fried. So it's a little chewy, a little crispy, a little more protein, a little more vegetable, a little more color. I mean, come on. Talk to me. Put a little more in. And now I'm going to show you why I've got this. This over here is fresh washed basil. This is a beautiful thing. But I'm going to snip it up with these scissors. Spread it around a little. Spread the wealth. You get some color. You get some action. You get some assorted flavor. You can do this with any of your spices. Supermarket, I don't know, there's food shortage or something, didn't have fresh oregano. That's really a problem. Life is too short to eat jarred oregano. But I got the oregano, and I'll hit it with some of this oregano cooked, pre-processed leaf powder thing. There's brands of oregano and there's brands of oregano, but the real way to go is fresh. Now we're looking beautiful. I mean, come on, really. Now I like to just give it just a little tip of this, just a little more gravy, just something to moisten it up. Nobody wants a piece of dry lasagna. Look at that. Now over here, I've got some, whoa, almost forgot the mushrooms. These have been pre-air fried. So they're ready to go. And I don't slice them, I crush them. Crush them with your hands. Faster, it's easier, it's cheaper. And does anyone really care what a mushroom looks like? I mean, really? I mean, it's a cooking show, guys. It's not art. Now you got some of this. This is fresh mutz. I pre-sliced it before the big video. Lay it out nicely. Don't lay it out nicely. Throw it anywhere you want. People are going to complain. If they don't get a spot of mutz right on their slice, they're going to, oh, the families go to war in Italy. So make sure you got enough of this. You know, spend some money. Or don't do it. Get a frozen lasagna and stay home. While we're looking good, I like to give it just a little more of that. Just keep it going. Now, you probably are wondering, what's this bowl of parsley doing here? Well, I'm going to snip this with a scissors right before I serve it. So it's going to have a nice little bed of fresh parsley on. You're going to have to tune into other episodes if you really want to see it. So there you have it, folks. Lasagna, ready to go into the oven. Bake it for, I don't know, 45 minutes at 350. Everything's already been cooked except the noodles, which the sauce will cook. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm sorry. This is a mini pan. And you can see the noodles fit a little bit better. But this is a mini pan. Now, why do you have a mini pan? Well, there's two reasons. One is the Art Clark reason, which is you want a mini lasagna to eat while the other one's cooking. So this gets done faster. But the other is, if you're going to go through this hassle, make a few lasagnas. So I'm going to this little dinner party. I'm going to give a couple of people a lasagna. So everyone gets lasagna. Nobody fights over the leftovers. You get your own lasagna. Thanks for tuning in.